this last tool, if you haven't caught all the previous videos in this series, please go back and watch. We're talking all about sensitive children, children who are empaths, children who are intuitives. So this third tool here is the one to use if your child is having nightmares. And it really doesn't matter, even if your child is not sensitive or intuitive, this is a really fun tool to have. So here's the way that it works. They tell you you are struggling with, or that they're having these nightmares, especially kind of the chronic, recurring, freaking them out kind. Oh, actually, I want to tell you two things. I'm gonna throw the other one in here first, then we're gonna come back to this. If your child is having some kind of nightmare or they're struggling with their dreams and they tell you that there's funky energy in their room, we've got a whole video, we can link it below, on how to clear energy in the house. So please do that. Listen to and believe your child. If there feels like there's funky energy in the room, there probably is. It doesn't mean it's necessarily something really scary, a big bad spirit. It might just be somebody had a bad day and it's just kind of lingering. You know how the house feels after someone's had like a really crap day and you walk into the house and you're like, ugh, it feels kind of heavy. Probably it's something like that. So you can take and let your kid help with that, clearing the house, the tools in that video. We're going to link it below. This one, however, is if your child's having nightmares. So what you say is, all right, before you go to sleep, ask to be aware that you are dreaming. In your dream, be aware that you're dreaming. What will happen is, once you're aware that you're dreaming, you can do one of two things. You can say, I want to wake up, and you'll wake up. Or you can change the dream. So I did this with, my mom taught me this when I was a kid, and it changed everything for me. And I thought I would give it a try with my friend's little boy. He'd been having chronic nightmares about dinosaurs. So I explained this to him. Okay, here's what you're going to do. You're going to ask this, and then you can change it if you want to. And he said, they're really scary. I don't think that's going to work. And I said, let's play out an example here. So would a dinosaur be scary if you had superhuman strength? Would a dinosaur be scary if you were 10 times bigger than the dinosaur and you could shrink the dinosaur down to the size of a little puppy? Would it be scary? So we went through all these different things. If you were going to change this, how would you change it? And all of a sudden he was like, oh. And he started to understand, like, this empowerment kind of came across his face, and he was like, okay, all right. So come 5 a.m. the next morning, when I am sound asleep, mind you, the door comes blasting open to the guest room, and he jumps on top of me screaming, I did it. I beat the dinosaur. And he had done just like we said. So I asked him, what did you do? And he told me all about the superpowers that he gave himself, and he shrank the dinosaur, and he did all these things, and then he made it his pet, and all of a sudden he was standing in the place of power in his dreams. Kids are so good at this. It doesn't even take much explanation. They will get it so quickly. Give it a try. Let me know how it goes. Remember to clear the energy in their room, and remember to teach them the golden bubble.